education about what is outside of the debate sphere, because there is no education that comes from reading shyly as fast as you possibly can. It doesn't create fairness. It doesn't put limits on debate. It puts limits on people, on what we can actually read and advocate, and what we can actually care about and bring into the debate sphere. It doesn't allow for us to imagine what is unknown or to engage in what we actually have interest in. It suggests that we can be that we must be senators or members of Congress. I'm sorry that you came in here with the assumption that I have been elected to the Senate already, but we are not masturbating at Ted Kennedy's altar anymore. You cannot, or you shouldn't read this topicality flow, because topicality relies upon the lack. It is the logic that we are not getting what we need out of the debate round. The negative is telling us that we are missing out on certain educational fairness. This relies upon the lack to tell us what we are missing. It's the logic that enables the spread of colonialism, because the colonizers were afraid that they were missing out on the gold of Central and South America. They spread themselves out and attempted to make what they thought they were missing, out on. This lack in and of itself is a dangerous game, because it allows us to staticize ourselves based upon what we need, and it tries to create desire to be purely productive in this one and only sense, which actually puts limits on people, because it doesn't allow for the free-flowing transformation that would be possible and the possible becoming of eternity also. Topicality sucks ass. Here's why. Let's listen to Deleuze and Guattari. Even when linguistics claims to confine itself to what is explicit and to make no presuppositions about language, it is still in the sphere of discourse, implying particular modes of assemblage and types of social power. This is going to turn all of the topicality, because it does not actually create fairness. It does create more social power through the use of linguistics, which claims to have no presuppositions. This in and of itself means that it is not the negative would always win, but also our language is a means of shifting through the political order that would help to confine us. Deleuze and Guattari will listen, even if no one else will. Particular slogan must be deduced from the topicality of the specific features of a definite political situation. If the objection is leveled that these specific features pertain to politics and not linguistics, it must be observed how thoroughly politics works language from within, causing not only the vocabulary but also the structure and all the phrasal elements to vary the order words change. The type of statement can be evaluated only as a function of its pragmatic implications. In other words, in relation to the implicit presuppositions, imminent acts, or incorporeal transformations, it says which introduce new configurations. The body through intuition is not a judgment of grammatically, but an evaluation of internal variables of enunciation in relation to agreements of the circumstances. Also on the topicality flow, they have not isolated exactly what kind of education they are missing out on. Therefore, we can see that this education is the same as the status quo of this debate education, which we criticize in the YNC as trying to staticize us. Therefore, if they try and endorse this type of education as though debate would be destroyed, it is a good thing that debate would be destroyed in this sense, because it breaks us out of the status quo identity. Also, they have what type of fairness illusion. This is not in the affirmative.